It's Thursday, July 19th, 2012. Ariel, did you get me calling everyone a son of a bitch at the beginning of the show? It's the 404 program on CNET TV. I'm Jeff Bacalar.
And I'm a son of a bitch. And this is the show where we're monitoring that scan you just interfaced.
McFly!
No, it was a sting operation.
What's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to our fine program. First things first, we got to talk a little shop with everybody. We're getting a lot of emails, complaints, yellings, bomb threats, suicide notes, and stuff like that from people who are complaining that our show has sounded a little weird. And when I say weird, I mean low. But we're figuring that out. It's a work in progress, and we're well aware of the situation. And we want to thank literally like the 50 of you who've written in and told us that we sound like trash. So we're aware we're trashy, and we're fixing it. It's a work in progress. I think today's going to sound better.
Yeah.
Because we're using some old compressors and stuff like that, and I don't know. We're making it up as we go along, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, we're changing a lot of things around here. I'm adjusting stuff on the fly.
You're adjusting
right
stuff on
now.
the fly. But, you know, thanks to the chat room who was rocking out with us live here and making some levels work and that sort of stuff. But we're psyched now.
Cool.
So and let us know. You know, we wanna have a ongoing conversation with you guys, and you can keep us in check. And Ariel's gonna turn the knobs he turns. You old knob turner. Man, he's such a knob turner, isn't he?
Thanks.
You are.
You have a mic over there too, right?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I got a mic.
Look
I got
at
to lean
it.
over like this.
It's fantastic. Oh, maybe we should suspend that from the ceiling or something
Yeah.
and get you talking. All right. What other orders of business must we address before we get going? Is there any other things?
You know, people have been emailing us a lot about wanting stickers.
Right.
And, we could do that self-addressed stamped envelope
Are
thing
we going to
again.
do that again?
That was a really huge ordeal. I don't know. We got to figure out some way to get people these stickers because we have a lot of them. We have a huge roll of them right next to you over there.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there's a buttload of these, and we have four of these
That's
rolls.
Yeah.
Um.
And we also need to think of a contest for people to get those trucker hats because we only have 10 of them
Well,
left.
we promised a few people from the meetup who missed out.
Yeah.
So if you were one of those people, write us in. I think
Our buddy Charles
he wrote
already
in.
emailed us.
And then I feel like we're going to get more stickers as well. This was like the Comic-Con run of stickers. So we'll do something better, bigger and better. So hold off on that sort of stuff, and we'll address it when the time comes. What else? Oh, we're going to give away one of those Sleep Doctor alarm clocks.
The Renew.
From yesterday. The Renew. So we're coming up with a contest, and I think we'll start it on Monday, and it'll run through the entire week. So, and also no show tomorrow because all these jerks are going to be gone.
Air 5 REO.
No Air 5s. There's no
Boom.
Air 5s allowed. No window love.
No window love.
No window
Go
love.
sell it.
All right. So tomorrow no 404.
Yeah.
But we'll be back on Monday. And then Jill Schlesinger is going to come on Wednesday because we had the Sleep Doctor yesterday. So a lot of awesome things happening with the 404. I think Peter Ha might show up next week.
Cool.
He's got a new gig.
He just shows up whenever he wants to.
He calls up and he's like, "Hey, I'm downstairs. Could I be on the show today?"
Always with the drop-in.
Don't do that. Can't stand the drop-ins.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump right into the day's news.
Okay.
Again, the summer sucks. You know, for news, I think it's been terrible.
There's some good stuff. I mean, we have a whole back catalog of like a week full of news that we haven't really gotten to. I wanted to start with this. This happened on Monday, actually. We weren't here for this, but it's a little old now. Still funny, though. Did you hear about this physical assault that happened at a McDonald's?
No.
In Paris.
Okay. Oui.
This is the only
That's all I know how to
French you
say.
know.
I'm a Spanish guy.
The only French I know is...
I know how to speak like 11% of Spanish.
It's all cuss words, too.
No, I can make my way around Spanish.
I'm glad you didn't say Mexican. That's all I heard.
They think I'm Mexican. All right, so what is this?
So on a Monday, this story came out about a guy getting his ass kicked at a McDonald's in Paris.
Okay.
This was Dr. Steve Mann. He's the inventor of a wearable computer system pretty similar to Google goggles.
Okay.
It's called the what is it called? The iTap. Have you heard about these?
No.
It's basically the same thing. It's like a head-mountable display that puts a tiny little monitor right in front of your eye and it sends back information.
So we
you
look
can
like a
take
cyborg.
photos. Yeah, just like the Google
Can
glasses.
we scroll down to some of these pictures? Because
Sure.
they
Yeah, so
need
this
to
is
be
what it
seen.
looks like.
Yeah.
And that's Steve Mann from 1999.
Huh.
He was with his family in Paris a week ago, and he was eating right in front of the window so that he can get a good shot of people walking by the Champs-Élysées.
Right, which
Sorry
is
for my
French for
pronunciation. A
subway
whale's
station.
vagina.
No, okay.
Anyway, so he was eating with his family, him and his 2 kids and his wife, when 3 people that he thinks might have been McDonald's employees tried to pull off the eyepiece.
What?
They physically assaulted him because they thought that he was spying on them.
Okay.
I mean, look at this contraption on his face, right? Like, and he doesn't
It's not
really
very
look like the
inconspicuous.
sanest person either.
Yeah.
Imagine looking at this guy, this half cyborg walking
Especially if
into
he
your
was
restaurant.
smiling like that as well.
A creep, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so they beat him up, tried to pull off his eyepieces, but the problem is that apparently these eyepieces are somehow bolted into his head.
No, what?
Yeah, you
How is
can't
that
just
possible?
pull them off like a normal pair
And they
of
removed his
sunglasses.
brain.
Yeah, and so his brain came with it. And he tried to produce a doctor's note, which has got to be like the wussiest response to a fight ever.
Sorry, I can't fight you right now. I have a doctor's note.
I have a doctor's note that pretty much explains his medical reason for having to wear the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't really get clear on the details in this blog post about why.
Right.
He's been wearing these for 8 years. Oh, I'm sorry, 13 years.
What?
So he's developed this technology himself. He's kind of the originator of this heads-up display.
Okay.
And there's even a Wired article from back in 2002 that sort of talks about him getting assaulted for these at Walmart. And yeah, he basically got beaten up, and now he's not really asking for McDonald's to pay for it. He just wants the glasses to get fixed. He's not trying to sue the employees. But I'm trying to look. Here's a witness photo. And these are actually taken with the iTap glasses themselves, which might or might not just be a huge marketing scheme, right? Like, I was reading the story. I'm thinking this might just...
You think this is all
This is
a fake?
all made up so for him to show off how these glasses work.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of effort just to, advertise the fact that he's got some DIY Google Glass things.
Yeah, so here are the 3 perpetrators. He's not...
A guy in a tie beat him up.
This is
What
supposedly
that?
the manager.
The
and
manager...
then you can see this guy,
Did
Perp
they-
3, has a McDonald's shirt on, so it might be one of the employees.
Oh, my God. This is crazy.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen with this? Is it being elevated?
This guy's holding a dustpan and a broom.
Let me see. Oh, my God.
That's
this is so weird.
Did he use that to beat him up?
I think he was hit over the head with a broom.
That's
Very
crazy.
dirty, too.
Wow. All right. Well,
Poor guy.
I'm curious. I see he doesn't deserve to get his ass handed to him like that, though.
Yeah, we saw that video when Google Glasses came out. And, there was a guy, like, walking through bookstores in New York, meeting up with friends, talking about concerts and stuff. But what you don't see is people's responses to perhaps them getting surveilled in this way. Like, not everyone likes having a camera pointed at their face all the time.
No.
And just by nature of you looking at them with these glasses on, people might think the wrong things.
They might. Oh, well.
It's kind of like the first digital hate crime reported on the internet.
Digital hate. There's been a lot of digital hate. This is the first instance of digital hate in the meat space.
Yeah.
If you can understand that.
I don't know. Would you feel comfortable with someone just coming up to you and possibly recording your image?
I wouldn't. I would just like slap it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't kick his ass.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. It's never happened to me before.
Yeah.
And hopefully it won't.
On the other hand, these photos that he's taken with the camera mounted on the glasses are really high quality.
I was gonna say they look pretty good.
Yeah.
They look all right. So good for him.
So the iTap
He's good.
might be coming to stores near you. Look, he goes so far as
So
to zoom
weird.
into the name tag too,
It's so weird.
so you can read what's going
Was he
on.
just like pointing? Like, how does he zoom in? He like
Touching
turns
his
a knob
eyes the
on
whole
his face
time.
or something like that.
Yeah.
That's strange.
It's very pathetic.
Let's keep it in the fast food realm. What happened with this Burger King employee?
In more fast food news, because it's my favorite topic of conversation.
It is. You love it, man. You can't get enough of it.
Love Burger King. And unfortunately, Burger King is the next place that we're seeing internet vigilantism.
Vigilantism. Yeah.
However you pronounce it. It's
Sure.
happening at Burger King. So on Monday, 4chan, I'm on there a lot.
I know.
Online
I thought you're more of
community.
a Reddit guy.
I'm both.
Yeah.
So on 4chan on Monday, this guy posted a photo, and maybe I could try to zoom into this so you could see it better. It's really disgusting. Can you tell what we're looking at here?
Oh my God! Is that a man standing in 2 salad bowls?
Yeah.
From
so
the
this
salad
is
bar?
basically the lettuce container that the employees at Burger King use to fill up the burgers.
That's effing disgusting.
And it's a guy wearing shoes and standing on top of those 2 containers.
This is the guy who needs his ass kicked.
Yeah. Disgusting.
Yeah.
That poor lettuce.
I mean, that
smashed.
lettuce used to be disgusting, and now it's unedible.
Like everything else at Burger King.
Yeah.
So yeah, he posted this photo of himself, obviously a Burger King employee standing on top of these containers, put it on 4chan, expecting people to get the lulz. He didn't get the lulz, he got the internet vigilantism. And like a fool, these guys never really cover their tracks properly when they just randomly post photos to the internet.
Right.
They found out that he did not extract the EXIF data that contained his GPS location
In the photo.
so they were able to track that back to his location where he worked. Turns out it's at a Burger King restaurant in Mayfield Heights in Ohio. Mm-hmm. Not only that, but look, take a look back at this photo. In the background, you can see a couple boxes on the bottom of a rack.
Oh, this is so cool.
And what they did was, in true Law and Order style, they pinched and zoomed their way
Enhanced.
to get they basically zoomed and enhanced and found the barcode, which they were able to pinpoint back to the shipping location using the manager at the Mayfield Heights, Ohio
How did
location.
they do that? Wait, there must be a much higher res photo floating around.
They didn't post that.
Because the one we're looking at is very pixelated.
Right.
And it would be impossible to detect.
So what they did was, here were the steps, right? They'd use this photo and the EXIF data on it to track back to the manager. The manager requested a higher res of the barcode to
Right.
find out exactly which employee it was. I'm surprised they didn't scan this guy's foot size to compare to the employees that were working there at the time. But that's how they found out who it was, and now he's fired.
Good.
He should be.
Look, I don't agree with necessarily some of the comments made by the 4chaners after the fact.
Okay.
Of this is why you losers make a living at fast food joints.
Yeah.
Because you don't cover your tracks well enough. I don't know, but he deserves what he got. This is great. This is why and this is totally the story. Do not F with people who handle your food.
Yeah.
That's like rule of thumb 101.
Right.
With waiter, food worker, customer relationships.
I mean, the scary thing about this is that this wasn't just retaliation against one angry or bitch customer.
Yeah.
This was just the entire thing. So I don't know. It seemed unprovoked to me.
Yeah, and that's what the most troubling thing of all is, that he's just like, I'm doing this because I can do it.
Yeah.
And that if this one schmuck decides to put it on 4chan, what about all the undocumented cases of this?
Yeah.
Oh.
I had some
I
friends.
don't think a lot of people are standing on lettuce in Burger Kings, though, right?
I think standing
I hope
on lettuce is
there's
the
not-
least of your worries about what restaurant employees do to the food.
Yeah.
On
Well,
top of it just being fast food.
Yeah, I guess.
I was going to say, I had a friend in high school who shall remain nameless.
Yeah.
Who worked at a burger place called Rally's.
Okay, I know. Okay.
Do you know Rally's?
No. I
It's,
thought I did.
What?
I thought I did. I don't.
It's a
Go
chain,
on.
right? Just like
Yeah.
Burger King.
Sure.
And
It's like a Fuddruckers.
Exactly.
I love
yeah.
Fuddruckers, man. Anyway, go on.
She would tell me about all the disgusting things that these teenagers would do. Because teenagers are immature and irresponsible.
Yeah, they're
Of
assholes.
course, so you expect them to
Yeah,
do these things.
yeah.
But the manager was really young too, so they sort of condoned this behavior. She was telling me that a lot of times they would take the frozen burger patties right out of the freezer and have burger patty fights with them. Right, they would throw them at each other, and they would inevitably land on the floor and on different the refrigerator doors and things like that.
Yeah.
And then they would scoop them up with a spatula that they would use on the stove and cook them up for customers.
Okay.
How do you feel about that? And if you think they were doing this, how
You know
often
what,
do you think
though?
they were cleaning the floors that they would land on?
Right.
Never.
I guess It's not as bad as the foot on the lettuce, though.
What?
I'll tell you why, though. Because they're getting cooked. Right?
Okay.
They're getting cooked, so they're
Yeah.
getting,
And then whatever this guy has stepped on in the past
that's
is
going
getting
right
directly into your
That's going
lettuce.
right into your face.
Yeah. That's
You
why
know
you
what
don't
I
eat
mean?
vegetables at fast food restaurants.
Well, that's, I guess, that's the lesson learned here.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I really think that this is much worse than the patty fight,
Yeah.
There
needs to be a thread on Reddit about personal accounts from fast food workers that have messed with the food.
Oh, I don't like that at all. But you know what? It's not just fast food. I'm sure it happens at every restaurant.
Yeah.
You've seen waiting.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen the movies.
Yeah, you've seen the Band-Aids that have fallen off people's fingers that they find in their burger patties.
That doesn't happen too often, though.
Yeah, it does every once. All it has to happen
It
has to happen once.
That's it.
And
then it's happened a million times.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, more 404. We'll get to some voicemails. And I think we have a video voicemail too, right? Do we?
Yeah, we have one from a couple days ago.
All right, so we'll play that much more on the 404. Stick around.
Ooh.
Welcome back to the 404. So glad you could be here on this Thursday. This is our Friday because we're ending the week today. No 404 show tomorrow.
Yep.
Man, we're getting away with these like 3-day work weeks, 1-day work weeks. Shh, they're listening. Shh. All right, we're going to do calls from the public right now. Does that sound good to everybody?
That sounds good.
All right, let's do it up. Up. Is it not playing? Oh, there we go. This is a new workflow for us, ladies and gentlemen. Calls from the public.
Time to show the love.
Call me.
866-404-CNET.
404.
Man, that is not as easy as you think. The new workflow.
So you're playing that
So I'm
sound.
playing that sound from my computer, yeah.
That's cool.
How do you feel about that?
Works for me.
How do you feel about them apples? First voicemail. This dude's calling me a spoiled little brat. I don't like him.
Hey guys, this is Chicago from Mike. Long-time listener, first-time caller, and I decided to waste my first call on you, Jeff.
He's like, I'm going to waste it on you because I'm wasting his voicemail.
The other day you guys were talking about the Back to the Future hoverboard, and Jeff, you actually asked why we don't have the technology to make a hoverboard. Are you kidding me, you spoiled brat? We live in a day where the biggest thing on the market is a blanket with sleeves, and you want an actual hoverboard? Are you kidding?
Forgive me for being positive, right? Yeah.
I tend to agree with him.
Wait, let's hear what else. Hold on.
You spoiled brat. Justin, turn around and smack him. I'll wait. No, I'm serious. Smack him. All right, guys. Love the show. Come to Chicago sometime. I know you guys got a lot of 404 fans out here.
I'll be
You can crash
there.
at my
Yeah.
place. Justin, you can have the couch, and Jeff, you can sleep in the bathtub. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, and I'm going to poo in your bathtub. All right? That's what you get for putting me in the bathtub. I'm going to take a dump in your bathtub. Ariel's going to be in Chicago, and he's going to come and kick your ass.
I'm coming.
No, I'm kidding, friend. That was mean, though. I'm not spoiled. Okay, first of all, I'm sorry. Don't give me this Snuggie thing as like the greatest American achievement.
Right.
Okay? We have the technology to do a hoverboard.
And okay, no, I'll defend you here. I'll come to your
Thank you.
defense. You were saying that you can't just make a prop of the hoverboard and release it,
Right.
calling it the hoverboard
Yeah.
without the hover
It's a
conversion
board.
technology.
It's a board.
That's false advertising.
Certainly is.
It's called, a board.
Yeah,
it's
that's
plastic.
That's a glorified
Which is really
board.
funny because, like, when we were at Comic-Con, they had that girl demonstrating how it worked.
Yeah.
And she was like, it doesn't have hover technology, but it does glide across most surfaces.
And we're like,
and she
sweet.
literally just slid it
Yeah,
across the
right.
table. It was like, it is really plastic.
Yeah.
Like, this can also do it. This is technically the same thing.
That was the same sort of hoverboard technology.
Oh, hover phone.
You know,
Crazy.
and then she handed us this, bar of wax, and she's like, "Be sure to wax up whatever it is you're going to be hovering over."
Yeah.
Lady, that is not a hoverboard.
Yeah.
The first definition of a hoverboard is hovering.
It's basically a skateboard deck without wheels.
That's exactly what it is. Anyway,
Plus, there's plenty of technology from Back to the Future that I also want to see. I want to see the self-growing bat.
that wasn't that impressive.
That was cool. I want to see the hydrator. Obviously, the hydrator is a big deal.
level 4, please.
The hydrate thing is huge in sci-fi movies, by the way. I was like watching
They're doing
Fifth Element yesterday,
yeah.
and
she
does
just
it with a
sprinkles in like
chicken.
some. She sprinkles in like a Thanksgiving dinner
Yeah.
into a bowl,
So good.
and it comes out. Yeah,
Piping hot.
yeah, it's nice.
There's a lot of stuff from that.
Is
movie.
that what you really want, though? Does that sound appetizing to you?
If it tastes the same, yeah. Imagine hydrating your own Domino's pizza like they do.
You sure can hydrate a pizza. Moving along, before we quote the entire Back to the Future trilogy.
What did you
Well,
become the physical type?
I mean, we'll do it. You think we're dicking around? We'll do it. We'll do it right in front of you. This is more talk about the stickers.
Hey guys, it's California from Anish. You guys are talking about how you guys got new stickers, and I was wondering if we could send in a pre-addressed, pre-stamped envelope to you guys, and if you guys would still do that thing where you'd send them back.
All right, should we figure this out together collectively right now? I mean, the thing that sucks about them too is that, look, you gotta like rip them off. I guess it's not.
Why don't you get some real problems?
You know what I mean? And then what are we gonna do? Like here,
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess it's not. I don't know. First world problem.
The self-addressed stamped envelope thing actually worked. It's really not that much effort.
It
for
did.
us.
It did. I feel like these are thicker, and we're not going to be able to fit as many in as we used to be able to.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm not going to lie. Check out the sticker. It doesn't have the website on there.
Yeah, but the people that were requesting stickers from us in that way already know about the show.
I know, but we want them to, alert other people about them.
So you're just teasing people. You're showing them, but not sending them out. Yeah, we got stickers. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, well,
In the
give us
meantime,
the
if
weekend.
you want to send a self-addressed stamped envelope,
Yeah, we're not going to turn it away. How about that?
Right.
Okay, so how about this? If you want to do it, you can do it, and you can
But
do
there's
it.
no guarantee that we'll send it back.
No, we'll do it. But I'm
Okay.
just saying, like, if there might be a better way to do it.
Let me also
down the
say
road.
that,
and there might be new stickers down the road.
For our international listeners, hold off.
Yeah.
Because those are kind of a problem.
It
Like,
sucks.
it's real. I'm sorry to ignore everyone.
We're not ignoring them.
For now. Just hold off for now,
Right.
and then we'll figure out a better way to send those to you. Domestic requests only, please.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I have a Back to the Future trivia question for you. I know it's totally off topic, but I want to see if you'll get this because I know you're a huge expert.
Are you going to tell me which movie it is, or
It's a complete this sentence, a quote from the movie.
which one though? Is it 1, 2, or 3?
2.
All right. I've
Think
probably
you'll
seen
get it.
2 the most.
I want to say you're going to get 2 out of the 3 blanks here.
All right,
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna.
here it is.
Can I like type?
No, I'm
No.
going to need you to go ahead and
Oh,
close
okay.
this
Okay.
monitor.
Let's just do that. Yeah.
Here it
okay.
is.
Yeah.
Hilldale, nothing but a breeding ground for blank, blank, and blank. Fill 'em in.
Oh, this
You know
is
what I'm
not-
talking about.
I know.
You recognize
it's
the
like
quote.
Buzzheads is one of them, maybe.
No, close. That's very close to the
like
third one.
she's like nothing but a bunch of
Hilldale, nothing but
It's
a
the,
breeding.
I could tell you who says it. It's the cop. It's
Yep.
one of the cops.
That's the woman cop.
Female cop.
As they're getting out of the car.
Nothing but a breeding ground for Lobos.
Lobos is one
Yeah?
of them. Ding ding. Okay, there you go.
Oh, I didn't think
Lobos is one of them.
Creeps. Low
No
lives.
No. No.
She says something like
It goes, nothing but a breeding ground for somethings, lobos, and somethings.
and it's not buzzheads,
Something heads.
butt heads.
No. That's
Zip
what Griff
like
says.
it's like
Oh! What'd you say?
zip.
Zip.
Is it zip heads?
It is zip
Oh,
heads.
man.
Two. That's two.
Nothing but a breeding ground.
It's nothing but a breeding ground for somethings,
For
lobos,
tramps?
close. Nothing but a breeding ground for something,
Tramp,
lobos,
trumps,
and zip heads. It does start with a tr.
trash.
Does have TRA in it.
It's not tramps.
It's TRA blank blank S. Wow, you're good. I'm already impressed. Even if you don't get this one,
Nothing
you've
but a
already
breeding
won in
ground
my
for-
book.
I can't believe they got zip heads. What
Yeah.
the f is a zip head?
I know what a zipper head is.
Well,
That's different.
Hilldale,
nothing but a breeding ground for
trunks, tramps.
Trunks is very close.
Trunk,
It's one letter off.
tranks.
Tranks. What? Hey, give me a high five.
Yeah, all
That was
right.
good, man. That was really, I'm glad we wasted 10 minutes on that.
We didn't waste 10 minutes.
Totally
that was freaking
worth it.
sick, man.
Hilldale, nothing but a breeding ground for tranks, lobos, and zip heads.
And none of those derogatory terms are used
No.
now, nor will they be in 3 years.
They should.
Man,
We're
that's
gonna
so
start it up.
awesome.
Well
and I
done,
don't think
sir.
the double tie thing is going to work out either.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
have a sneaking suspicion that will not survive.
Yeah.
Huh. That is so cool. I didn't cheat, for the record.
No,
I
he
couldn't
didn't
have. How
cheat.
could I
was
cheat?
making eye contact with him the whole
Sick.
time.
I'm psyched on that one, man. But that just came out of nowhere.
Well played, sir.
Also want to do more of the brain teasers thing.
Okay.
Okay,
The riddles.
so what we'll do though is I guess a lot of people were like, "Oh, hey, you guys should put the teasers at the end of the episode, so that you can answer it first thing next time."
Okay.
So maybe we'll start doing that next week.
Could do that.
If you've got a really good brain teaser, send them to well, how can we do this? Because we'll all get that email. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll come up with them and we'll like alternate, the three of us maybe, giving them out to the rest of us.
Okay.
That would work out for me. I think we have one more voicemail. This is from, I don't know who it's from, but it is about, oh no, I'm sorry. It was another sleep doctor question that we just didn't have the time to answer yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's
Next
it.
time.
We're done with those. All right, thanks for calling in. Again, that number is 866-44-CNET. What else we got?
You wanted to get to one more story?
Yeah, I want to do the
before
Batman thing.
We go? Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, let's do that. So, yeah, it's funny. Like every day on my ride to work, I go up Park Avenue.
Yeah.
Right? And I always see, there's like a lot of crappy street art that I see on the way there.
Sure.
But I think the best thing I've seen on a wall is this giant 150-foot tall mural that's actually hand painted, right? Like we've seen all these like new kinds of advertisements that are all digital.
Right.
There's like TV screens everywhere.
Right.
There's very few hand painted brick wall advertisements anymore. So few, in fact, that there was a documentary I watched the other day called Up There.
Okay.
And on the ride to work today, I saw that there was a new advertisement on there for Batman Dark Knight Rises.
Sure.
And I actually looked it up, and there's a story about how you paint a 150-foot tall Batman. Have you seen that on 23rd and Park? It's literally 5 blocks away
Yeah,
from
I've
our
seen
office.
it. It's all paint by numbers.
Yeah, it's really cool. And I was kind of wondering how they did it. You're right, it is a paint by numbers game, but the specifics are detailed in this article.
Mm-hmm.
And so essentially the original artist creates it. Then that artwork is broken down into a really simple outline. Then they actually poke holes through that and make a huge stencil out of it so they can get a rough outline of what it looks like on the wall.
Right.
Basically so they know where the elements are
Sure.
on the brick. And then they use charcoal to go through the wall and make that stencil. And then it takes 4 guys actually painting 5 days in a row from sunrise to sunset. These guys are like true artists.
That's
right? Like,
insane.
the hardest working artists in the
I
world.
can't believe that we're still doing
complete
that,
it.
though.
Yeah.
So
So it's not done very often. This is one of the only few places. The other one they have in on Orchard and Stanton in the Lower East Side.
yeah.
Those are the only 2 that I know of in Manhattan right
They
now
are
where they still
so
do this.
massive.
Yeah.
I wonder how much the advertising space goes for.
Oh, I'm not sure.
That
It
is
must be
such prime real
ridiculous.
estate. It's facing south on Park Avenue.
Mhm.
I mean, a million people must see it a month.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you remember the other one we saw was Kate Upton up
Oh,
by
right. But that wasn't as big.
right.
And that wasn't painted. That was a billboard.
That was just a billboard.
Yeah.
But
it's crazy how they do this.
yeah. What's a shame too is that
It goes away.
It goes away, exactly. Every 5 to 6 weeks they repaint the new one.
What if it rains real bad while they're doing it?
Well, they put in a special clear coat acrylic over it to protect against the elements. It's real. I mean, you want to talk about weather though? These poor guys have to like suffer through this heat wave we're going through right
terrible.
now. Like we complain about having to
Probably
walk to
brisk
Burger
up there,
King to get
though.
a bacon sundae.
Yeah.
These guys have to, work 12 hours a day for 6 days in a row to get this up,
Yeah.
and then it disappears.
I'm blown away by stuff like that. That's really cool.
In the article, they talk about which celebrity they've painted the most on this wall.
Oh, who was
Who
it?
do you think that is?
Who's
Who's been in a ton of movies recently?
Oh, Ryan Gosling.
No, but that would be a beautiful painting.
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum? No.
Channing Tatum?
Yeah, that's
his name?
but that's not him.
Worst name.
It's Johnny Depp,
Oh,
actually.
okay.
And they talk about what is the most difficult movie that Johnny Depp has been in to paint.
Oh, one of the Pirates ones.
No, it's Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, his hat and
Yeah,
the
it's
crazy
like the
hair.
hat and all the different proportions.
Yeah.
Like that was the most difficult to replicate on the wall.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Before we go, I want to show everyone this tweet I put up yesterday. I want to get everyone's opinions, including you. I just threw it in under that Batman story. Yesterday, I believe Danny Jones, I don't know how he pronounces it. I think he's like a former NFL player.
Mm-hmm.
He was flying out of New York yesterday, and if you're on the East Coast, you saw the biblical storm that hit our region.
Crazy.
It was insane. My dumbass had to go play Dead Space 3 for a little bit, so I walked out in this thing.
Mm-hmm.
My shoes were instantly soaked, and my socks instantly soaked.
Yeah.
Anyway, this dude was taking off, and he was able to snap a photo of the incoming storm. Okay, so this is an unbelievable photo. It looks like a quarter-mile wide tornado.
Yeah.
But that's just how thick the rain was. My thing, so what I tweeted out last night was that, yeah, this is a great photo, but isn't this the perfect example of when not to use an Instagram filter? I mean, come on. Like, I can't even it's ridiculous. Why did he do this?
It looks cool, but you can't tell a lot of the details in the clouds or even the city because it's blurred by whatever antique filters on this.
So he puts this filter on it, and the New York Times retweets it, and it gets like 20,000 views in a few hours. Yeah. That's fine, but is this not the poster child for when not to use an Instagram filter?
But it still looks cool. You know what? Like, I would almost argue that the outline of that tornado shape might not have been as clear without the Instagram photo. I mean, without seeing the original.
That's the thing. So basically what this leads me to say is that I think everyone should be able to see the original Instagram photo.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think you should be able to, when you look at that photo in Instagram, and I don't know if this is how he did it, but if that's what you do, and you send that out through Instagram, and you view it through Instagram, you should be able to take the filter off and see it the way it was originally taken.
Right.
Or subsequently put a different filter on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Refilter it?
Refilter it or unfilter it.
Yeah. Yeah. There should be a button for that. I agree.
I think that's bright.
This is still a good photo, though. Are you disputing that? I mean, when you first saw it, if you didn't know that Instagram existed, you'd still be impressed by the...
Yeah, I thought the photo... When I saw the photo, I went, whoa.
Yeah.
Like that. And then I said, wait a minute, this would probably look even better if it didn't have this stupid-ass filter on it. Right?
Because that pretty much negates the camera quality of the iPhone that took it in the first place.
Exactly. And I'm sure that's what he took it with.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't think he took this with a BlackBerry Bold.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think, don't get me wrong, at Comic-Con, I was rocking that filter on our Instagram thing.
Yeah,
I
you
was.
were.
I was doing it. I did it. I did it a bunch of times. I did it like 8 or 9 times.
Yeah.
Whatever. It worked out then.
Harlequin is one thing, though.
Right.
Tornado over Manhattan.
Like that
A
is
little more special.
And I wonder if he's bummed out because he's like, oh man, I really should have taken a normal photo of this.
Yeah.
No one's ever gonna believe me. You know? I don't know. That's how I think. Chat room seems like they're sort of agreeing with me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. People on Twitter, sure.
Well, did you
were.
tweet this guy asking for the original photo?
No, I just tweeted him. You know, I I mentioned him in my tweet.
Yeah.
And then that's that. All right, let's get out of here. What do you say?
Okay.
Again, get in touch with us. Let us know what you think about the new sort of setup we've got going on if you're listening to or you're watching the video rather. And also let us know how the audio for the audio-only version sounds today. We're trying out a few new things, and hopefully that is improved from the last couple of days.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to do it for us for the week. Again, no program tomorrow. We'll be back on Monday with a brand new week of 5 shows. So get psyched for that. And I believe we're going to get Katie Linendahl back as well. That's always fun. What do you're
no,
happy
cool.
about
I just didn't know that.
Yeah. So I don't tell you anything. I know. All right. 866-404-CNET is our phone number, or you can email us the 404@cnet.com. We didn't get to the video voicemails today. Maybe on Monday. If you want to participate in that, get yourself on YouTube. Send us the link, and most likely we'll play it on the show. That's going to do it for us today. We'll see you on Monday. I'm Jeff Bakalar.
And I'm Justin Yu.
It's the 404 High Tech Low Brow. We will see you on Monday. Have a great weekend, guys.